Children are precious gifts, and as adults, it's important that we do all in our power to empower them. Hi, I'm Anissa from Life Skills Publishing. Today I am super excited to share with you an interview with one of my foundation parents in the Student Success Program. With me today is Mrs. Abigail Fox Morris. But before I go into the interview with Mrs. Fox Morris, I just want to tell you a little bit more about the Student Success Program. So the Student Success Program is an online program for children ages 6 to 17 years old. The aim of this program is to empower our children to do and be their best, to be well-rounded, to not only do well in school, but to do well in society. And Mrs. Morris, she'll be sharing with us today a testimonial about her children, especially her daughter, who is a student, as I said before, in our program. Mrs. Morris, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for trusting me with the empowerment of your children.
Definitely.
So, Mrs. Morris, tell me a little bit about your experience in the Success Program.
Well, as we would have met by faith, last year about September, and you would have informed me that you would have been starting up this program. So I gave you my number, and I like a whole month passed. I'm like, oh Lord, she forgot about me. And then you called and said, you are ready to begin. And I was like, yes, some help has arrived.
Yes.
So we started with our son initially, remember, that's Christoph.
Right.
And then we said, no man, this program is really going something, going places, so let's enroll the other child. So we enrolled Alana. Alana was more of a withdrawn child. We have 3 children, and she's the eldest. So we are, as parents, you're expecting the eldest one to take the lead. But she was a bit like, on today and off tomorrow. So we're like, oh Lord, we really want her to get it and to be confident in who she is. And so, as of this year in January, because she started November of last year, and mid-January of this year, we saw some light.
Some light.
Some light to say yes. But I'll pause to say to parents though, it's not easy. It's not going to be, you can't leave everything to Mrs. Wilson. You have to put in the work that she gives you to do. So if she gives you affirmations to do during the evening, like 7 times before bed, you have to put in the work. Because she will guide us along the way. She even has spoken for us as parents to encourage us, just to check in and to find out how we are feeling, how are we doing, are we coping, that sort of thing. So for me, it really works. You really see where you're getting through, and I find myself even pitching in the morning time because she now has some exciting morning sessions at 7:30. So even our little one, who will be the last one to get up, is now even getting up ahead of us.
Beautiful.
He shocked me one morning because I was late, and when I looked, the boy was all dressed and ready. And same for Alana. It's like once she finally opened her eyes, she remembered, oh, Mrs. Wilson, okay, I have to get going. And now she's taking initiative. She is getting up. She is willing to participate, take the lead, to assist her siblings. I don't have to rush her to do everything like before. She's starting to understand the importance of the life skills you are transferring to her. So we are very grateful for it. And we intend to continue to the end.
Beautiful.
To make sure we reap all the successes and all the benefit of the Life Skills Publishing Program.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mrs. Morris. You send chills. To know that children are really being empowered, and to know that our children, they have so much potential. But guess what? We have to invest in them. We have to put in the work. We have to teach them. We don't expect that children are born and they know how to behave. They know what to do. No. As adults, we have to empower. Yes,
as you would have informed us, it's the most daunting and important job of any adult to raise children.
It's true.
And no matter what, even when we know it, sometimes, as for me, I'll tell anyone, I have all of them at once. Because if you know the age range, you say, okay,
Right.
you're doing everything at once. And sometimes you get overwhelmed. And what COVID has shown me is that, you spend too much time at the job and you had skipped out some steps with your children. But you are now having to work and to do the work that the teacher would have done with them at home. I felt that I was still struggling to balance both. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to make sure I get some professional help from someone who is an experienced parent. So not just a textbook person,
Yes.
people, but someone who is an active mother and understand the issues that mothers will face. You know, you want the best. You want to make sure if your eyes should close the next morning, God forbid, that you would have given this child everything. And that is why I have to turn to Life Skills Foundation.
Thank you so much. And I must say too that I really admire you as a parent, and you said it. You have to put in the effort. It's not the program alone, but it's a two-way thing. It's a partnership, you know, and especially how you follow through with them in terms of them doing their chores, ensuring that you reinforce and that you motivate and encourage. I really appreciate the fact that you're putting in this effort and you're seeing the reward, and you will continue to see the reward. So thank you so much. God bless you, and look forward to continuing working in molding the children to ensure success for them in the future. Thank you so much.